Hi Virgo, and welcome to your weekly Taroscopes for the week of February 8 to February 14, 2017. Just quickly to give you information that I have changed the format. So instead of 3 cards per week that we used to have, I'm going to have 5 plus the bottom card of the deck, which is sort of like a base of the issue. We are going to have those 6 cards plus the rune for weekly, and for daily we are going to have 1 card, so it's much easier to focus on one particular energy for a day. Also, before I start, I want to thank everybody who is supporting me. So thank you for everybody who subscribed and who liked the videos, and I really hope that if you haven't yet, that you're going to do that. That means a lot to me, because after a certain amount of subscribers, I can get a live channel. At that point I can actually meet with you live and actually do quickie readings, and of course for free, because it will be such a great thing to give back to my own community. So let's get right into the reading. This is the Valentine week, so let's see what this has in store for you. Virgo being an earth sign, and it's kind of like really interesting, because if you just look at the colors over here, you see lots of greenery, so kind of like you're crowned this week with sort of like earthy, healthy energy. And you know, the theme of the week and the base of the week are kind of, theme would be like this: it's the very beginning of building something permanent, building something long term, and I don't know what, but we are going to get to it last. So, but it's maybe not only what kind of like I'm reading through these cards. Maybe you already contemplated something for a while, but it's just coming to fruition at this stage. And the opportunities, funny enough, is the Tower here. So check it out. You know, this is kind of like controversial card. It's like so many people they have issues understanding it. If you see it here, basically cats are falling left and right, and of course they're going to kind of land at their feet if they still have one of their 9 lives. We might not, however. This kind of means that any foundation that kind of didn't work or haven't been built properly will have to be shaken down, and it's going to come crushing down on you. So this week that's going to happen, and it's kind of like a theme for so many signs. It's going to be interconnected among people. So as it is really hard to understand this card, I'll try to explain to you a little bit more. So just give me a second. Yes, Virgo, that will be Tower. It's something unexpected, something you just don't invite, and it just happened. So, you know, for some reason this is your opportunity. So maybe there is some kind of shakedown. It's like one of those things, you know, you die on the operating table and you fell off the table. True story, it happened to my mother. And, you know, the heart starts to pump again, and within a half an hour she's walking. So, you know, sometimes, like, I mean, bad things are good things, and not, as the joke says, not everybody who, pardon my language, shits on us is our enemy all the time. So it doesn't have to be, you know, like, I mean, health matter. It could be just like something at work, it could be something in a relationship, something that had to be collapsed for a while. You're just deciding to put your foot down and let's rebuild, because this is Tower upright. This is a biggie. That's just like in the video that I've showed you. So that kind of like would be the opportunity, and the restriction would be, you know, again, if the opportunity is so big, restriction would be kind of like, don't go sideways too much. This is like Earth Kitten. It would be like a Page of Pentacles. It's something really slow moving, and I think maybe you moved way too slow, and the universe is telling you, you know what, like, I mean, let's just cut the pain and let's get to it right now. So this card pretty much only can tell you that that will be restriction. Do not waste your energies like this week. Like, I mean, even though such a beautiful card, you want to explore new things, I would say this week, don't even go for tried and true. This week, you're literally going to have to start anew. And you are starting anew. Look at this, like you're starting with ace. Ace is number 1. You are starting anew. So what else is in here? You have another kind of things to avoid, 6 of sky. And it's kind of really interesting because it's usually presenting a person in a boat who is getting over the troubled waters and looking at the shore in the distance and hoping for the safety. And it's basically in that particular deck, the swords, which probably would be piercing the boat and sinking it, somehow mysteriously are lifting it forward. Basically, this card talks about spirit. So it's saying here, you know, look, avoid a fight. But you're saying you're in a position to avoid it. So, hey, do not avoid a fight. Check it out. These 2 cards are completely matching up. It is telling you, look, something will happen, and just go into confrontation. Maybe you need to clear the air. And that's basically, again, fortified with your base. You know, Virgo, that something is brewing this week. No matter what the issue is, you know what the issue is. So I would say it's something earthy. I would say something connected to your health or to your home or to your very, very being, which could be actually a partner. But you know, it could be anything. It literally could be anything, even though I covered quite a bit over here. But you know, and even what maybe is a small issue to someone, it could be a big issue to you. So what is your base? You have a sky tone. You basically have some ideas that you have already practiced with. That was like enormous energy that you were already introducing this idea that is going to come crashing down this week. So you did give someone a small smack in that regards to see how they would react. So you are already, you know, you tested your waters, and now it's like, I mean, time for the avalanche. So lastly, the message of the week is, after all of these things are done and now you're rebuilding it, be playful. Check this out. This kitten is like so playful, like even the tail caught on fire, just like this kitten that comes to my table when I read, and you can get burned, the tail can go off, no, but just has to be present. So it just tells you to kind of have this innocent energy. So the beginning of the week tells you to avoid it, but at the end of the week it tells you to embrace it. So sort of like, I guess the destiny right now wants you to be a little bit more adventurous, which kind of like is fortified with this rune. And what did you pick this week? It's, I don't know if you can see it, it is Algiz. Algiz is the rune of self-interest. So in the beginning, remember I said it glues together. As soon as I saw the rune, I knew what this is all about. This is a rune of you putting your foot down, like slamming the fist on the table and saying, you know what, I come first here. Because this rune of the self-interest saying that you have to put yourself first. And that selfishness is not a sin, and it's like, at times, it's like more than necessity. Especially if this is some kind of like a health issue, you have to put yourself in front of the others. And also, the other side of that, the shadow side, is that you're going to notice that the other people put their self-interest first and neglect you. And in that case, do not put their needs before yours. In fact, go and chase your own personal interest. And that can be something as important as addressing those issues or those starts that actually you have showing in the other cards. Or it could be just something simple as starting a hobby or expanding your horizons, you know, with just exploring some other idea or testing some other concepts. Or simply just like doing meditation and kind of like trying to see spiritually how do you lift up. It is a very, very powerful rune, as it kind of like is also the domain of willpower. And with the willpower, it actually tells you that no matter what you start right now, whatever you're accomplishing, whatever you set your mind on, it's going to be successful. So if you want to start, if you want to stop smoking, if you start it this week, if you stop it this week, if you start stopping this week, it's going to be successful. If you want to lose weight, you're going to be successful. If you want to kind of reach higher spiritual levels, you will be successful. Basically, this is the time to do it, and the willpower that you will need as necessary to resolve all the issues that you'll have this week, or to kind of address some of the new things, will be there. So Virgo, really, really good reading. And you know what? You're going to see the title Willpower. And in the meantime, check dailies and put your name in the Valentine's contest for the free reading. And I will see you next week.